Yep. What's going on? Israel, we live in the place to be. Just checking on my ones and twos over here. Bear with me. Okay. Yep, we good. Okay. All right, should be good to go. All right, we're gonna get this thing started. UPK holding it down, Fayetteville, North Carolina. I'm gonna go into a little bit of Isaiah for the time being. Y'all bear with me. I'm running the controls and trying to make sure we're good on this side. All right. Glad to be up in here again. You know, by the grace and mercy of the Lord, we're able to teach this Bible and raise up Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians in the world and get them up out of the world and bring them up in this truth. Okay. Gonna get into a couple of scripts tonight. Let some people get up in here. Regardless, we're gonna get it in. We're gonna get into the book of Isaiah. We're gonna start at the 58th chapter in verse 1. The scriptures say, Isaiah 58 and 1. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression and the house of Jacob their sins. When it's talking about crying aloud and spare not, meaning we're going to teach this word of the Lord whether you like it or not. Crying aloud and speaking. When we go to camp, those camp speakings, you see us over there on them street corners, and we teaching and yelling on a microphone, or we're yelling and screaming without a microphone. We're trying to cry loud. Sparing not, meaning we ain't sparing no feelings. We ain't sparing how you feel. We ain't sparing the information. We're not sparing because you old, or because you a Christian, or because you in Egyptology, or Kemet, or Islam. It don't even matter. We're not sparing nothing when it comes to the Lord, because the Lord, this Bible, and what we doing and teaching, we can't spare it. We done been beaten down so much. Ain't nothing left to do. We got to get the truth out. We got to teach the people and raise up the people, the Israelites, and bring them back to the Most High. That's what's important. Okay. Glad to have you all up in here. All right. If you got any questions or comments, drop them in the chat. I'll catch it. All right. Glad to have y'all up in here. Okay. We rocking it out. If anybody got any questions, off topic, on topic, it don't even matter. Come on with it. But right now, we in the book of Isaiah, chapter 58 and verse 1. Isaiah 58 and 1 says, cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet. That's what you're reading about. When you're reading about us going to camp and lifting up our voice like a trumpet, if anybody ever heard a trumpet, be it in band, if you ever played the trumpet before, or ever heard how loud a trumpet can be, you can hear that from blocks away. You can hear it from a far distance. And that's what we're doing when we teach it. We go out there and we crying loud. We're not sparing your feelings. We're not sparing what you believe in. We don't care about what you believe in and all that. What we're trying to do is teach the word of the Lord and break down all these philosophies and imaginations that have been pushed in this earth, and making our voice and sounding like a trumpet. That's why we yelling. We getting this message as far out as we can, and we meaning it in what we saying. Oftentimes, people who come into the truth or come across our videos, they want to know why we're yelling. Well, if you get past the yelling and listen to what the brother's talking about, then you'll get the information and knowledge that you need in order to survive in this place and how to serve God. Learn what Christ was trying to lay down for us on how to serve the Most High, and you'll get the information and the knowledge you need. Oftentimes, people get offended. They get in their feelings. And on top of that, they don't like what's being said. And on top of it, you got somebody yelling at you about it. But when you get aside from the yelling and listen to what the brother's saying, then the yelling becomes normal. But that's what we got to do, is yell and teach and let it be known in the earth what we saying just on that corner. All right. And show my people their transgression. Show my people their transgression. What are we showing? We showing the people the transgression because we think we're not doing anything wrong as a people. As a people, we think everything we do on a day-to-day is normal and it's fine. And it's not fine. It's not okay what we do in this earth. What we doing in this earth, some examples of what we doing wrong is doing drugs, selling drugs is wrong. But if you come up in an environment, if you come up in a world where all you know is that lifestyle, you're not going to think anything is wrong. Somebody coming up in a life of child, molestation or abuse, they're not going to really understand or know what's right and wrong. If you coming up in a world of thieving and robbing, a child that grows up in that is not going to know it's wrong. They're not going to understand that this is something you shouldn't do. Killing or taking someone's life or ending someone's life on this earth. There's some people out there that think it's normal. They think it's okay. They have fun with it and want to do it and do it again and again. These different things. You got people who lie, perpetual liars, habitual liars, who think lying is okay and it's not. All the different holidays we talk about, you can't celebrate from New Year's all the way down to Christmas. Can't do those things. So these sins, we're trying to show the people transgressions that we doing every single day. Having sex with multiple women, having sex with multiple men, and a man having sex with a bunch of different women, throwing them away, having sex with whores. We can't do that. This is what it's saying, show my people their transgressions. And what's even heavier about this is when it says show my people their transgressions, this is very, very possessive. It's so in line to talking about one people. It's so in line talking about who does it mean to show my people? Because the Lord called one people. The Lord said the Israel, Jacob, Israel is his people. And when you look at the lineage of it, you got Abraham, Isaac, and all the way down to Jacob. Those three. You got to have those three in order to be Israel. You can't be from Abraham, but you're not from Isaac or Jacob. You might be from Abraham. You might be from Isaac too, but you're not from Jacob though, or Israel. If you ain't from those three, then you are not an Israelite, straight up. So you got to come from those three. And by coming from those three, the Lord said that he gave his law, statutes, and commandments to Jacob, nobody else. So it don't matter if the Chinese or the Arabs or the Japanese or the white man follows every rule and regulation according to God. It don't matter unless the Israelites follow every rule and regulation according to God. So when we broke the rules, when we started sinning and transgressing against the Lord, we got to come back to the Lord. That's why you see us out there teaching the way we teach, yelling, bringing out these scriptures, breaking them down, trying to really drill it into your mind that this is not only what we need to hear, but what we need to do. That's why the Lord says, show my people their transgression and the house of Jacob their sins. So in addition to showing the people, show them their sins. Let them know what they're doing. Show them how they transgression is sinning against the Lord. And that's what we're trying to do. At one time, I used to be the biggest sinner too. But I had to change my life and get rid of that and do what God said. Do what he said to do and get rid of the things that he said not to do. So once you do that, and once you learn how to serve the Lord and do what God say and put it into action, the Lord is saying, show them. That's what we're trying to do on them street corners. That's what I'm trying to do now. I don't care if I have one person in here, 1,000 people in here. The Lord created a thing where we can record these tapes and post them and people can hear them forever. So all we trying to do is wake up Israel and show them their transgressions and show them how the sins that we've been committing, we don't need to be doing that no more. So if you this your first time hearing the video, this your first time coming in, check out these classes. We got thousands of classes. But if you in this one, roll with me. We're on Isaiah 58:1. All right. It says, cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins. So that's what we're trying to do. You ever hear us yelling on them street corners? That's what we're trying to do. And when we go out there and say, God said, do this, do the Passover, do the Purim, do HaKanukah, wear your warlike apparel. Women, wrap your head up. Wear what clothes that pertain to women. Men, wear clothes that pertain to a man. Man, don't be acting like a homosexual and trying to be effeminate and men being with men. Women, don't be a woman trying to have a relationship with a woman sexually or in some type of weird, lesbian relationship. Can't do that. Stop getting high. Put the weed down, put the cocaine down, put the heroin down. Stop celebrating holidays. Christmas is out the window. Can't do it because it serves other gods. Halloween, serving other religions and gods and customs of other people. July 4th, celebrating the American customs and the life that America wants to live. Why would I want to celebrate something that goes against the children of the Lord and the oppression of the people that God chose? I ain't going to do that. What's going on, Durham? Shalom, Durham, up in the building. All right. Glad to have y'all up in here. All right. So why would we want to do that? If anybody got any questions, please type them in the chat. It don't matter what kind of topic we on. We just going in Isaiah right now, 58. And if anybody got anything, drop them in the chat. Glad to have y'all up in here. All right. Okay. So we showing people day in and day out how to serve the Lord. And we start small. If you notice, you come into the UPK, we start small. Start with what you eat. Start cleaning up how you eat your food, meaning what's lawful to eat and what's unlawful to eat. Okay, or what's lawful to eat and what's not lawful to eat. Lawful, unlawful. So we teach you it's okay to eat chicken. It's okay to eat beef, cow. It's okay to eat deer. It's okay to eat, what else? Like certain fish. You can eat certain fish that the Lord said that got scales and fins. You can eat what else? What are land animals you can go with? Bison meat, just different meats you can have, right? But you cannot eat a dog. You cannot eat a horse. Cannot eat a tiger. You can't eat an eagle. You can't eat, you can't eat certain meats. You can't eat pig. Pig is a big deal amongst Israel. Love pork, but can't eat pork. Got to put the pork down. Okay. Different things to how you, like I was saying earlier, how you dress, how you wear your clothes. A man cannot wear clothes that are for women. A man shouldn't be wearing a dress, a skirt, mini skirt, tank, what's it called? Tube tops and, oh, Shalom, Maishar, what's going on here, bro? Glad to have you up in here. A man can't wear skinny jeans where his behind and his private parts is all showing and squeezed up, all tight on his thighs like that. You know what I'm saying? A man can't wear women's clothes. A woman can't wear men's clothes. A woman can wear pants. She can wear pants, but the pants that pertain to women. Just like a man can't go put on a woman's pair of pants and think it's okay. A woman can't go get a man's pair of pants and try to wear her clothing like a man. Can't do that. She got to go get pants or jeans or whatever for women, not for that pertains to a man. So different things we're trying to drop and lay on us that let us know, clean this up. Once we clean those things up, then we're showing the Lord, we have a reason. We're coming together as a people, and we showing them that we want this thing. We want Christians will have you believe that you could just pray to Jesus, and that's how you let them know that you love them and you're for them. But that ain't what the Bible say. All right. So when it comes to doing what the Lord, want us to do, we got to do that first. And Christianity is so messed up in this. Christianity is so messed up. They believe that just by talking to God or praying to Jesus, that's supposed to work. That ain't what the Lord said. Because you mean to tell me for all these years and all these decades and all these prayers that we send up to the Lord, you think he can't hear that? Of course he can hear it. But remember, imagine if you a parent and you trying to tell your child what to do, and you give your child rules, regulations that they need to follow. And as that child is understanding and listening and hearing what you want them to do, imagine if they don't do it at all. Imagine they just disobey you, curse you out, turn their back on you, try to do whatever they want to do. They don't listen to you. They're disrespectful. Anything you say, they ain't going for it. And then one day, that child needs your help. And imagine that child being the most disrespectful, dishonorable, rude, just malicious child on the face of the earth. And then one day that child needs your help. And that child turns to you and asks you for help. What parent is going to want to help that disobedient, dishonorable child? It's difficult to go, I'm going to help you because you done turned your back on me. You done took the car, crashed the car. You done disobeyed and stole money. You done left the house at 1 a.m, didn't come back to the next day. You done been disrespectful as hell. Why would I help you? I hear what you want asking me and want me to do. Why the hell would I help you? We've become that kind of child to the Lord. But the Lord hears what we're saying. But we got to turn this thing around. We got to stop going out late and coming back late. We got to be in at a certain time. We got to start helping around the house and cleaning up and doing the rules that the parents set up. We got to stop acting like we know better and going to do what we want to do. If your parents tell you to clean up that room, clean up that bathroom, fix this living room up, put your shoes where they need to go, put your clothes where they need to go, iron and wash the clothes, clean up the bathroom, start cleaning up your grades and doing good in school. Now the parent starts to see that and goes, all right. So then the child asks for something and the parent's right there because you doing what the parent said. That's just on a low level. Oh, shalom, sis, yashima tabashim yasha. All right, that's just on a low level. But imagine the Most High. The Most High been telling us what to do for a minute, but we haven't been doing it. So now that we're turning it around and we're trying to show the Most High that we are a nation of people that he called us to be. We want Christ to come back and deliver us from this. We want our brothers and sisters to be strong and to be righteous and ready, wearing the warlike apparel, following the Sabbath service, doing what we need to do at camp, doing what we need to do during the weeks and the high holy days and the classes and the camps and the praying the right way. And we got all the culture. We got the ram's horn. We got the menorah like that you said was ours. We got the scrolls. We got the rules and regulations from the Old Testament. We got it how Christ taught us. We do that, then the Lord gonna hear us. But let's see what the Lord said and why people think. Here's one of the reasons and the issues that we battle about people. We try to go against this whole God isn't real and where's God at when slavery was happening and how come God can't hear our prayers and all this other nonsense? He hear all that. Oh, he can hear it. Don't think he can't. And I'm gonna break it down for you, okay? Go to Isaiah 59:1. Isaiah chapter 59, verse 1. I'm going to give y'all a second to get there, but bear with me. But Isaiah 59:1. All right. Isaiah chapter 59 and verse 1. All right. Isaiah 59:1. It reads, behold, the Lord's hand is not shortened, that it cannot save, neither his ear heavy, that it cannot hear. Meaning the Lord can 100% save us. The Lord can 100% send Christ back anytime he wants. The Lord can 100% put his hand or his power into delivering us out of this captivity. He did it before in Egypt. He did it before in many captivities. And this captivity being the last one, he's going to 100% deliver us from out of here. So it's saying, behold, the Lord's hand is not shortened that it cannot save. The Lord can do it, but we need to do something. Remember, we was the ones that broke the covenant in the first place. We were the ones that chose Barabbas over Christ. We were the ones that we out there teaching on them street corners. It's our people that come against us. And we out there for us. We out there for the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. But our people are the main ones that come against us. When we should be choosing and preferring one another. We should be choosing each other rather than choosing everybody else. We should choose each other, and we got to do that first. We got to come together as a people and show the Lord, look what we doing. Show the Most High that we doing what you said to do. So that way he can use that hand to deliver us up out of here. Neither his ear heavy that it cannot hear. Yeah, he can hear. He hear what's going on. He see what's going on. He hear what's going on too. And that's another thing when it comes to these praying and prayers. I'm gonna pull the other one where it talks about, the Lord don't hear the prayers of sinners. But then right here it says, neither his ear heavy that it cannot hear. Well, so what are we talking about? Because we got to stop the sinning. We got to stop sinning, man. We got to stop breaking the law. And Christians, and that's the thing, Christians don't understand what sinning is anyway. But they'll still turn around and use different laws and pick and choose different laws to try to put on you. Like tithes is a law. So Christianity or Christians will keep that one because it deals with money. So they'll keep that one, but then turn around and tell you it's okay to celebrate holidays. Turn around and don't even tell you about no Passover or Hanukkah or Purim or nothing. They don't even keep the Sabbath day on the right day. But they'll still push tithes on you because it deals with money and gets them rich. That's why Christ was against them Sadducees and Pharisees. They didn't know what they was talking about. You go back and read in Jeremiah, the 31st chapter, Jeremiah 31, or was it 20? Which one was it? 31? Oh, let me see real quick. Make sure I'm quoting it right. Back in Jeremiah, make sure I'm saying the right one. Jeremiah, hold up. 20. And Jeremiah 23. So when you go and read Jeremiah, the 23rd chapter, it talks about woe be unto the pastors who scatter the sheep and of my flock and all of that, which is what the pastors, they do that today. And when we don't do that in the Israelite School of UPK, okay, we try to bring each other together. That's why every class I do my best to come on in. And if y'all got any questions, ask your questions, because in Christian church, you can't ask nothing. They only bring out 2 or 3 scriptures and then they want to run away or take your money and then run away. All right. But in here, you can ask whatever you want according to that Bible or something that comes to your mind. Okay. Well, Isaiah chapter 59 and verse 2. But your iniquities have separated between you and your God, and your sins have hid his face from you that he will not hear. So that's what I'm saying. We done went so far off from the Lord that that we're like a disobedient child times a million. Like we done turned our back on the Lord. The Lord didn't, get rid of us, meaning we was the ones that messed up first. The Lord kept his end of the deal. We the ones that turned around and got disobedient to him. So it says, but your iniquities have separated between you and your God. The wrongdoing, the transgressions, the sins, the evil that we did going against the Most High, put that between us. So we got further and further and further from the Lord, from the way we talk, because we're not born into talking and speaking Hebrew, the holy tongue. We're not born into knowing what our customs and traditions are, wearing meat trees and headpieces and studs and things like that, and the warfare and the proper garments and stuff. We don't know what our culture is. We come up in Christianity and baptism, or Baptist this and all of that. So because we went against the Lord, we done got further and further away to where everything that pertains to Israelites and the customs of Israel, we don't know it. But fortunately, the Lord raised men up. And now he done raised these men up. And now our children can be born into this thing. And our children can learn about, high holy days and warlike apparel. You go to Passover, anybody that's ever been to the Lord's Passover, you see the children wearing the garments, man. You see the children wearing the genuine leather and the head wraps, and the sisters, the little girls got the dresses with their head wrapped up, and women can be women and little girls can see their mamas and how they're you know being, and young boys can see how the fathers are being, and even older men can see how, and by older I mean like six in their 60s and 70s, they can look at brothers who are in their 30s and their 40s and see that young men are coming up in the ways of the Lord, and it's rocking. It thing is on fire, man. And get to see women be women, men be men, and we all get together and be a family. You know what I'm saying? We correct each other. We look out for each other. In many ways, I know brothers and sisters now who are in the world who were my brothers and sisters, and they turned out not to be brothers or sisters. And they showed their way. They showed who they are. And they showed me that they're not my family. But I could call Cap right now. I could call, you know, I could call Officer Zion, Officer Kowal. I could call anybody and know that they'll be there, and I'm gonna be there for them. Sisters too. Sisters call other sisters, get a little guidance and information. What's going on, Reginald? Glad to have you up in here, Hebrew. If y'all got any questions, just type them in. I'm just being long-winded right now, but we in Isaiah 59 and 2. Isaiah 59 and 2. All right, Maya Shar, we're gonna get there in a second. All right, let's go to Acts. Go over to the Acts in 8 and 26. All right, hold up, bear with me. That's before that tripping. All right, so Maya Shaw, what's up? Yeah, what's up, Reginald? Glad to have you up in here, man. All right. When you say Maya Shar, when you say what exactly happened to the Ethiopian eunuch who like what do you like asking what happened? Like what do you mean what happened to him? Like what are you asking? All right. So when we breaking this thing down, right? Most people don't understand what they're doing wrong and what is right. So that's what we're here for, to show black people, Hispanic people, Native Indians what's right according to God. Okay, and I'm gonna pull these two scripts for us real quick. All right, y'all bear with me. All right, so we're gonna go to Jeremiah 17 and 9. We're gonna go to Jeremiah 17 and 9. Let me put this bookmark right here. We're gonna go to Jeremiah 17 and 9. All right. All right, Jeremiah 17 and 9 says, the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? The reason I pulled this is because we as a people don't understand that just because you feel a certain way about something or you believe deep in your heart, like deep in your heart, that this is what you feel like is right. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked, because it ain't about what you just believe in your heart and in your mind, which is really your mind. Like your heart as a organ is here. So when people be like they believe in their heart so much, in my heart, because the terms you're using is that organ, your heart, but your heart don't do anything. It just pumps blood. But when it talks about the heart is deceitful above all things, talking about your mind. Your mind is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? Because though the action, your action is this, my heart really is just a organ pumping blood. But it's what's going on up here that could mess you up. If you don't got your mind right, then you all over the place. You double-minded. You don't know which way to go, left, right, up or down. You don't know how to, think properly. You make decisions you shouldn't be making. You don't listen to your husband. You man, as a man, you done made a messed up decision because you didn't get the right counsel, or your mind is deceitful and wicked too, because this thing is where Satan's coming at you at. Satan's coming to you up here. And desperately wicked, who can know it? Meaning your mind, demons are up here trying to get you to do things you ain't supposed to do. At the same time, you have the Lord's spirit trying to get you to do the right thing. Okay. But you ultimately have to make a decision. Base your decision on what? Base your decision on what God said. And you fight off those demons and win, and you do the right thing. It starts up here. It's all going to start up here. So I'm saying all that to say, most of us believe that what we think is right. And then we go and make a decision based on what we think is right. And then we mess everything up. Okay. So the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? Meaning you ain't going to know. You can't say, well, I just got to believe my heart and what I believe is right. I got to do this for me. And you end up messed up because you thought what you thought was right. And you didn't get any counsel or guidance according to what God says is right. So don't be one of those that think they know everything for themselves and you end up messing up your whole life. I've seen it happen many a times. Some brother or some sister was supposed to get the right counsel. They got the counsel that they didn't like, but all they had to do was follow it. Follow the counsel whether you like it or not. And then they would, the ones that listen came out on the other side good. And they'll tell you, or they told me, I did what I was told. You came out on the right side. But some of them were told what to do and they didn't do that. They didn't do that, and they ended up coming out on the left hand side, if coming out at all. So don't listen to what you think your mind is saying. Do what the Lord's saying. If you need some guidance on how to navigate that, pick up the phone, call your brothers, call your sisters. Call your brothers, your camp leader. Or if you can't reach him, just go down the line according to who you got. You know what I'm saying? If you need help, just go down the line according to your officers in your city. If you don't have any officers in your city, just contact the school. Dial another number outside of the city, and then see you can get some guidance and counseling that way. You know what I'm saying? But don't let it be you can't reach somebody or get the information that you need for that case. Okay. All right. Let me go back to where we was at. Okay, let me see what Maya Shah is talking about. Okay, so you're asking Philip baptizes him, I think, and I was wondering why he did. So you're wondering why he baptized him? Is that your question? That you want to know why Philip baptized him? Am I right? I don't want to assume that's what you're saying, but is that what you're asking? Just let me know in the comments. I'll see it. All right. So bear with me. Hold on. I lost where I was at prior to. Go back to my notes real fast, y'all. I appreciate y'all bearing with me. Forgive me. Let's chill out right here. Let's see. All right. So let me get I'm gonna show y'all the sin is the transgression, but we're going to go back to Isaiah 59. All right. That's where I was at. Isaiah 59. And 1. Let's see. All right. All right, here we go. All right, so we're going to go back to Isaiah 59 and 2, where it says, Isaiah 59 and 2, but your iniquities have separated between you and your God, and your sins have hid his face from you, that he will not hear. Verse 3, for your hands are defiled with blood, and your fingers with iniquity. Your lips have spoken lies. Your tongue hath muttered perverseness, which goes into exactly what we shouldn't be doing. Okay? Not being defiled with blood, and your fingers with iniquity, doing all manner of wickedness and wrong things. All right. Your tongue hath muttered perverseness. Perverseness is like, filthy, nasty things that aren't becoming of men and women and things like that. Okay. Verse 4, none calleth for justice, nor any pleadeth for truth. Then that's heavy for us today. All right. Maya Shar, you said why he baptized an Ethiopian. Now, when you go and you read the Acts, it didn't say baptized the Ethiopian. It said that he was a man of Ethiopia. Let's go back there real fast, okay? So no, he didn't baptize a Ethiopian. Acts, hold up. You said 28 and 26. Yeah. So he wasn't an Ethiopian like a Hamite, but he was a man of Ethiopia. And I'll read it real quick. Okay. Acts chapter 8, verse 26. And the angel of the Lord spake unto Philip, saying, Arise and go toward the south unto the way that goeth down from Jerusalem unto Gaza, which is desert. Verse 27. And he arose and went, and behold, a man of Ethiopia, an eunuch of great authority under Candace, queen of the Ethiopians, who had the charge of all her treasure, and had come to Jerusalem for to worship. So it wasn't an Ethiopian man; it was a man of Ethiopia. Just like when you read about um, her name is escaping me. Oh, Ruth. Being people like to say she was a Moabite and all that stuff, but she lived in the land of Moab. So when you're reading, here's another thing too, just for yourself and myself. When you're reading the scriptures and it kind of sounds like something might be like, oh no, like it's it's sounding like, this. Always remember what you was taught and what the scriptures are saying, because it's real easy for a few words to take away from what the actual it could be a few words that it might sound like this, and then you gotta know that it's talking about this. Prime example, when you read in Revelations where it talks about let me go there real fast and give you an example real quick. Go to Revelations, I believe it was 18. I'll give you a prime example. No, that's not it. Hold up. I think it was 8. Hold up. Y'all give me a second. Give me a second. I'm gonna show you an example of what I'm saying. I appreciate y'all bearing with me, rocking with me. Just let me show you this example if I could. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Revelation 7 and I think it's 7 and 9. That's the one. No, that's not the one I wanted. Hold on. I got it. I got it. Revelation. Man, where is it at? Is this 17? Might be 17. No, that ain't it. That's the beast. I'm looking for the one where it talks about the multitude. Yeah. Okay, I got it right. When you read Revelations 7 and 9, where it talks about the multitudes of the nations and the peoples and the tongues and all that. Right. So Revelation 17 and 9. After this, I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands. Verse 10, and cried with a loud voice, saying, Salvation to our God, which sitteth upon the throne, and unto the Lamb. Verse 11, and all the angels stood round about the throne and about the elders and the four beasts, and fell before the throne on their faces and worshiped God. Verse 12, saying, Amen, blessing and glory and wisdom and thanksgiving and honor and power and might be unto our God forever and ever. Amen. So when you read about these, if you read and you start at verse 1, it says, if you start with context, the context would be, and after these things, I saw four angels standing on the four corners of the earth, holding the four winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor the sea, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. Go down to verse 4. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. And then verse 5, 6, 7, and 8 is sealing the 12,000 from each tribe. So the context is talking about Israelites. When you read certain verses, you're only going to get and think it means all nations, all tongues, talking about Chinese, Japanese, Arabs, white man, Africans, and all of that. But you got to remember Israel being so scattered that's what Christ was saying, go not into the way of the Gentiles, meaning, why would he say that? And then you got Paul, the one that's going and teaching Israelites who are not being, or living in Israel, or trying to reach them. Like, we got to understand the context and to make it make sense. So no, Philip isn't baptizing the Ethiopian Hamite man, but that's why it specified a man of Ethiopia. The example I'm trying to give is in Revelation, when it speaks about tongues and nations and this, it's not saying every single person on the planet, because in context, it started off by showing you the 144 sealed in the tribes. That's why we got in the kingdom, there's going to be 12 gates. How come there isn't one giant gate for everybody to walk in? How come it's not one giant gate for all? Why doesn't the gate say all nations, everybody on the planet? Why is there specific gates? These 12 gates, it just don't make sense. So when you know the context of the Bible from beginning to end, always remember and keep in mind that you stick to what you know from this. Don't just take my word for it. Go and study. My Ashar knows best. I'll be the quickest one to say we got to study. And I say we, I include myself. We got to study hard. Study. So that way we know what we're reading, what we're talking about, because the information we're teaching is vital. So Christians will see that man, that Ethiopian, be like, see, you said, you said Africans aren't with the Lord, and Ethiopians are Africans. Then you gotta take time and run it down to them and say, it didn't say an Ethiopian, it said a man of Ethiopia. Just like I'm a man of North Carolina. I'm a man of America, because this is where I'm born. I'm by citizenship, I am an American, but I'm an Israelite living in America. You understand? So just like all of us. So I hope that cleared that up for you, Maya Shaw. So back to okay, you said Most High. Okay, you said Most High Christ. All right. It's all right, man. No, we that's what we here for, man. And Lord allow we can keep it rocking, and then somebody else can learn and see that too. So, what I'm saying, I'm glad I was able to answer that. You know. Um, so back to Isaiah 59 and 4. Isaiah 59 and 4 says, none calleth for justice, nor any pleadeth for truth. They trust in vanity and speak lies. They conceive mischief and bring forth iniquity. Like, these are the things that we go through. Like, we don't understand. I'm sure we've heard it before that we don't understand what justice is. So, and no one calls for justice here. Like, we march in the streets and do all that, but there ain't no justice coming in that. There ain't no justice in marching in the streets when police shoot us down, or we got abortions at 450,000 a year. Nobody calling for no justice for the little boys and girls that get touched inappropriately. Ain't nobody calling for no justice for sisters and men too who get sexually abused. And where's their call for justice at? Where's the call for justice for the brothers and the sisters who are uncles and aunties who are on drugs and can never get off drugs because they wanted to try something back when they was 14, 15, and they've been on it all the way into their 60s, and they could never get off of it? Where the justice at? Where's who's going to pay for that? And here's another mistake that we make as a people. We blame ourselves too damn much. As a people, we got to stop looking at black people like we never going to come together. We have to stop looking at it like black people never going to come together and we ain't nothing and we ain't never going to be nothing. We got to stop that thinking. We got to stop thinking that we are garbage. When I saw a black man the other day coming off the slave, and he's just, you could tell he on drugs and just destroyed. So I decided to go talk to him. And turns out he was on drugs and stuff, but he's just homeless and old now. And in him being homeless and old now, I offered him a class and everything. And, he's heard of this before, but at the same time, he's trying himself to stay off of drugs. He just old and trying to do the best he can. But when I initially saw him, I was wrong because it looked like he was on drugs. He could still be on drugs. I don't know for sure. But he's saying that he's not on it no more and he's trying to clean himself up. He's just going through a hard time right now. But when I look at him and he old with the white beard and he mad skinny, he can dialect well, like he got good dialogue. He can talk well, but even he's a prince of the Lord. Even he's valuable. He's more valuable and precious and glorious than the richest of richest white men ever. Black women, I see old black women, I see young black women walking around out here, either on drugs, homeless, carrying their babies, and they babies, looking hurt and destroyed too. They valuable. But the world don't look at it like that, man. The world look at it like we garbage and we nothing. Our black women, though they have been monsters in this earth, they have been monsters and taking on the spirit of America. I would rather wrestle with my women, our black and Hispanic sisters, to the end of time before I ever turn my back on mine and go get some white woman or some Asian woman. I would rather wrestle and deal and fix and clean up ours than to go and get something else that the Lord said not to deal with. And here's the trick bag. Here's the messed up part. Them other nation women, them Asians and Arab women and white women are just as the monsters, if not worse. That's what we don't even know or we see. Okay, glad to have y'all up here. I see two more people came in. If y'all got any questions, type them in the chat. It could be off topic. I say this every 10 minutes. I know my Yashar tired of hearing that. We're gonna keep rocking. If anybody got anything, please come on with it. But yeah, them Asians and white women, and I'm just playing my Yashar. I know you with it. I know we down. I'm just messing with you, man. But them other nation women, the Asians and Arab women and white women get with black men or vice versa. A woman gets a white man, or a black woman gets an Asian man, or a white, a Arab man. Like we don't go together. We don't go together. And you go and look and do the research. Go and look at the white man, black woman couples on Instagrams and Facebooks, and go look at the black man, white woman, Asian woman couples and all that. They be hiding that. They be hiding that what really goes on back there. What really goes on behind them closed doors is racial tension. A lot of racial tension, and they worse monsters. Like I done seen the most hardest of black dudes and Hispanic brothers, like I'm talking about like real soldiers, real men, deal with they women because that's who can deal with it. Black women being monsters and animal and being animalistic the way they've been taught to be by the white man. Black women ain't really meant to be that. So when we're teaching that black women have been monsters and all that, we don't want y'all to be that way. We trying to fix you to not be that way. So that way we can have the women that God called y'all to be. That's all. But lately, black women have been monsters. And we calling it out just like we call out black men and Hispanic men, because we got to clean it up. We got to clean the men, the women, and the children. We trying to hit all angles. We trying to hit every avenue possible to make sure we do this thing right. But when you dealing with another nation, they worse. So when I hear black men talking about, I went to go get a white girl because I ain't dealing with all that, loud mouth, ghetto this and hood that and all that. No, nigga, you just being weak as hell. You need to deal with your women and correct your woman. But you don't know how to do that. But that's what we trying to teach. That's what we trying to show and do. You're not going to get that from no Asian or no Arabs or no white woman. You ain't going to get correction out of that. They look at you like you garbage anyway. They look at you like you ain't nothing no way. So who the hell is this Negro to be telling me that I need to be a certain way? And deep down, they look at you like garbage. You go and get a white girl, that white girl calling you all kind of N-words and all that. And you wonder what the hell happened. I thought getting a white girl was better. No, it ain't. It's worse. Getting an Asian woman is worse because they not looking at you like how they mama was looking at they Chinese daddy. Them Arab girls ain't looking at you how they mama looking at they Arab daddy. Them white girls ain't looking at you as the same way they mama is looking at their father. Them white girls and them little Asians grew up with that. Grew up with daddy over there trying to keep your black behind away from their daughter. But you thought you was special by getting a white girl. You thought you was special by getting little dim sum. You thought you was special by getting that East Indian girl with them East Indian food markets with the doo-doo and all that. Okay. And it ain't like that on the other side. But you deal with your sisters and your black women and Hispanic women, y'all come from the same place. Y'all come from the same destruction. And to clean that up, and for a black man to clean himself up and a sister to clean herself up, and to see that, to really see that is mind-blowing. I'm young. I'm in my 30s. I'm young. So I know the brothers in the UPK who are older than me in their 50s and their 60s can look down and see young men like me and young sisters like myself, and then the teenagers coming up and the teenage boys and girls coming up rather, and they living and coming into a life where they know that we of our own, bro. It blows my mind. And it's the most beautiful thing ever, man. I love this truth, man. I done been checked. I done been on high. I done been low. I done been everything you could think of, and in this direction and correction that we all going through, man. We love this thing. Durham said, "Funky East Indians." Yeah, go. Yeah, and he ain't lying. Well, I don't. I'm assuming it's a brother logging in from there. And he ain't lying. You go on YouTube. Go on YouTube. Go on. Where? Matter of fact, I got a computer right here. Let me see if I could do this right. Y'all bear with me if I could do the thing. Hold on. I think I. Let me see if I know how to do this. Forgive me, y'all. I normally have a studio. My boy I.S.U.P.K couldn't make it tonight. He's good though. He's all right, but he couldn't make it tonight. I believe he is at the slave. But see if I could do this right. Show y'all what I'm talking about. Was it this? I think it was this one right here. Yeah, that's how you do it. Okay, bear with me, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all that East Indian thing. Hold up. This is what I've been talking about. Hold up. Y'all bear with me. Let me see if something will come up. Nah, they got the clean ones, man. I want to see the real East Indian joint. Nah, I gotta show y'all this tonight. Hold on. East Indians. That's what I'm looking for. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna try to pull it up. I hope I can. Oh man, is this the one? Hold up. Let me see if it's this one. No, that ain't the one, man. Hold on, y'all. Please bear with me now. Hold on. I'm trying to do my best with this. I'm trying to get the right one. Hold up. Oh, they got this dude right here, yo. Yeah. Let me see if this will work right here. Okay, hold on. I think this is how you do it. Yeah, this is okay. Hold up. This is how you do it. I don't even know if y'all can see that or not, but hold on. Let me know. Can y'all see that? No, I don't think y'all can see it. Oh, hold up. Let me see. Y'all can see that. Y'all can see that, right? Okay, can y'all see it now? Y'all see the Debo Dabo up there with the food? Okay, all right. All right, y'all can see the Debo. Okay. Now y'all see me. Okay. Let me do it. Let me go back. Man, how do I do that? Dang, I just had it for y'all. My fault, y'all. I'm trying my best. There we go. All right. Y'all see the Debo Dabble? Look at him. Y'all see the Debo putting the thing in his armpit, man? Look at it. Look at it. Put it right in the food, man. Look at that. This is in the streets today. Look at him using his hands. Look at him all up in the food. Look at him. Look, that's the food. He ain't washing his hands out. He in there. Look at him. This is today. This is how they roll. This is what they don't want you to see. Look, they scraping it. Look, they feet, man, in the thing. Look at that. I know it's kind of small, y'all, but that, you know what I'm saying? See the look at them in the look at it. Using the that's not a river or like that's water from the street that he's cleaning the plates with. It is a rat. Oh, they love rats. Look at that rat. Look at that. He cleaning or he trying to clean the food in the water in their sewer system style. Look at that. Come on, Doc. Come on, man. Come on, man. I hope y'all saw that. I'm trying my best here to get the mechanics down. But that's them. They do worship rats. Matter of fact, we got the internet. Let's go ahead and pull that up. Hold up. Let's go to the rat temple, the East Indian rat temple. Hold up. We're going to pull that up too. You know what I'm saying? These are the other nations that we want to get with. Nah, I'm good. We good. The Lord called us to be a special people. We a special people. We a special people unto the Lord. And we got to get away from these other nations out. This is just the East Indians. You know, the white man dirty as all could be. You know what I'm saying? Asians are nasty too. Name them Africans, boy. Don't even get started with the Hamites. All right, hold on. This is just an ad. But look at this right here. Look at the rats. Look at the rats. Look at the milk. Look at the rat. Would you drink the milk at this Indian rat temple? This is an Indian rat temple. The Diva, home to the rats. It's believed that they are the reincarnated souls of storytellers. Okay. Yo, man, it's crazy. That's crazy. Come on with it. That they were reborn through the power of a woman. This ain't what I.S.U.P.K posted, by the way. This is from the Smithsonian. Look at the rats drinking the milk. Look at them. And they believe that they die and become rats. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Don't do it. Please don't do it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at him. Look at it. Come on, man. Look at the dude in the back. Yo. Hey, man. Hey. Hey, hey, y'all better leave them East Indians alone. Y'all better leave them white women alone. Leave them Africans alone. Oh my God. I don't even know how we got here, but these are the nations, man. These are the other nations. These are the other nations we dealing with. God said to separate from these nations. Don't man, leave them alone, man. Hold on. Shout out to I.S.U.P.K Durham in the building. But hold on, African. Let me see if we can pull up the classic African. Yup. the classic. Viewer discretion is advised. Viewer discretion is advised. The African cow. Let me see if I can pull it up. Hold up. Hold up. Bear with me. Here it go. Yep. Bathing in the cow urine. That's them Hamites. That's them Africans for you. That's Africans for you right there. This is not AI. This is a Hamite. And I'm not African. Israelites are not African. I never ever. Shalom, sis. Y'all Shema Taba Shema Shah. I rock, officer. I rock. Y'all Shema. Glad to have you up in here. Yeah, we just going over the other nations and how disgusting they are. Okay. Showing y'all how nasty these other nations can be. We done went through the Africans, the East Indians. Let's go to the white man. We ain't gonna go too far with the white man. But let's go to the white man. This is the white man right here. Watch this. I'll show y'all something about the devil. Bear with me. I'm trying to. Okay, I'm still good on the time. All right, I'm trying to. It's loading up. There it go. There it go. Oh wait, hold on. I got to reload it. Y'all bear with me. I'm trying to do two things at once. If y'all bear with me, I'm trying to pull up. Here it is. Here it is. Okay, hold on. Oh no, that video. I'm trying to find the short videos. This one's too long. Let me see. Yeah, look at it. This some Esau. This Esau look Esau'd out. This dude look Esau out. This Esau to the max right here. This is Esau extreme. Look at him. Look at the devil. Look at him. Look at him. It's not ready. He said it's marinated, it's ready. It ain't ready. But this Esau for you look like what Esau looked like. Pure. And he gonna eat the steak too. He gonna eat it. Look. He gonna eat it. Look at it raw. Just like Esau. He's lying, by the way. He's lying. You don't get no good bacteria from eating raw steak. The scriptures say, choose none of his ways. Look at him piecing it up. Talking about good bacteria. That's a lie. You will die eating raw meat like that. Don't do that. I'm just showing you. Do not try this at home. Do not eat raw meat. For anybody watching, do not do that. Don't do that. Matter of fact, we're going to get the scripts on it first. We're going to get the scriptures. So we showed you the nasty rat East Indians. If when this video is over, or you can go back like 15 minutes, you'll see us talking about the East Indian. Showed you the African getting urinated on by the cow. And then we just showed you the devil eating raw meat. Okay. For educational purposes only. We do not sponsor or condone anything that you have seen with the East Indian, the African, or that white man. We do not condone that at all. This is for educational purposes only, to teach the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to stay away from these other nations, their customs, their philosophies, traditions, and ways. All right. But if we go, I lost my train of thought just now. Y'all bear with me. Oh yeah, the script on the meats. Yep. All right. Gonna pull it right now. If anybody got any questions, please ask them in the comments. Anybody want to chime in or make a comment? I will check out your comment. All right. Believe, yep, Leviticus 11. Hold up. Let's get it. Yep, Leviticus 19 and 26. Leviticus 19 and 26. Yes, sir. All right, hold up. Leviticus 19 and 26. Ye shall not eat anything with the blood, neither shall ye use enchantment nor observe times. This is the Lord saying, ye shall not eat anything with the blood, meaning you must cook your food. You cannot sit there and eat raw meat. Raw, like take a piece of meat out of an animal and then just eat it bloody and all that. You got to cook that stuff out. You got to, you can't just gobble that up and think it's lawful. That is very unlawful. That's why we just saw that devil eating that raw meat like that. And then he lied and said that there's good bacteria. Yeah, there's good and bad bacteria in most things, but no, that doesn't validate you to go and eat raw meat. Scriptures say don't trust them. That's why he was lying. He just lied right there. Okay. All right. So, oh, here's another one. Oh no, that's an Asian. Oh, I thought that was one. Oh, there's some more Hamites eating random stuff. We ain't gonna play that too much. We ain't gonna go too much into these videos. I'm not trying to promote them or nothing. I'm just trying to prove my point. You know what I'm saying? So, oh no, that's all. Well, there, you could go on Instagram and all that, Facebook and stuff. But yeah, so yeah, don't do what the other nations do. The Lord said we are different from them. We're better than them. We don't roll like that. We don't do what they do. Okay. And let's go now to 1 John 2 and 15. This is a milk scripture, but boy, this is going to make all the points. 1 John 2 and 15, real fast. All right. 1 John chapter 2 and verse 15 says, love not the world, which is exactly what we just watched. The doing after what Esau does, the East Indians, the Africans, that's of the world. What we read earlier, when you go back and watch earlier in this video about lying, manipulating, going against your brothers and sisters, doing wickedness and evil things, getting high, drugs, lying on each other, marrying the other races, joining unto their customs and traditions. That's what it means. Love not the world. All this worldly stuff around you, the internet, got worldly things, YouTube, Instagram. We are trying to teach you a way to not only live in the world, but we're trying to teach you not to be of it. It is 100% possible to be a priest and prophet, a man of God, and a sister and a princess of the Lord too. We are showing you how to do it today. And it's what we need. And to show Christ and to show the Most High that we down for. Because if you can turn your life around and show the Lord that you down for him today in all of this wickedness in hell, and say, I'm down for the Most High. Christ, I'm following you. And then listen to the men over you in this truth. Listen to the men teaching you. The men coming up, learning, building, growing, and doing what we need to do to solidify this thing. We showing the Most High that we down for him in this place, in the worst time history could ever present itself. Today in America, in hell, we showing, we turning around and doing what the Lord say to do. And yeah, you're right, Reginald, the red meat eater. Yep. We show what the Lord said, do not do that. Oh, and let's matter of fact, since we own it, let's go ahead to Jacob and Esau. For those that don't believe Esau is the devil. Let's go to Genesis 25. Or that Esau is not the Esau or the white man today. He is the devil too, but we're going to read about him being the Esau that he is. So when you read Genesis 25 and 27, so Genesis 25 and 27 says, and the boys grew, talking about Jacob and Esau. And Esau was a cunning hunter. What does it mean he was a cunning hunter? I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you straight up what it means for Esau being a cunning hunter. Let me see if I can get the right. Can I share this? Can you share shorts? Like, hold on. I don't know if you can share shorts or not, but Esau is a cunning hunter. I'm going to show you two ways Esau is a cunning hunter. Hold up. Bear with me, y'all. I'm going to get this up. Hold up. Just bear with me. I'm trying to find the right video. Something like, okay. Okay, I think this should work. Yeah, this should work. Like this right here. Like this right here. Oh, I could do, oh, there go the split thing. That's what I was trying to do earlier. Okay. But like this right here. You see him posing with the deer? Something like that. When they go and do things like that. Killing off the animals and taking pictures with them and all this right here. Cunning hunter, just like that. Look at that. Posing with the deer. Look at this. Hunting the deer, killing the deer. Like, hold up. Okay, we're getting into something else. I don't know what that is. But a cunning hunter, like when they go out in the woods like this, or they go and they out there shooting animals and stuff like that. Cunning hunter, look how he hiding in the grass. See how he hiding out there? Well, that lion found him. See that? See how he's hiding? See how he hiding? If y'all can see that. A cunning hunter. See how he laying down in the animals right here? Ready to pop up and start shooting animals? Oh, now it's slowing down on me. Okay. Even this one right here, I hope y'all can see what I'm saying. See how you in the woods hunting bucks? All this stuff. All this stuff. This kind of stuff like that, man, we don't want to deal with them. You go on YouTube and check out how they get down. Okay. Oh, let me go back for a second. Hold on. Ain't got a key. Hold on, y'all bear with me. I gotta let this. Oh, he got a key. He coming in. See what I'm saying? Let me see real quick. Hold up. All right, y'all, we good. Hold up. Yeah, man, but they eating all the red meat. I gotta bring this YouTube back up. I'm on Genesis 25 and 25 and 27. But they a cunning hunter, Rock. I'm trying to tell y'all. Hold on, let me pull this other video up. Here's how else they a cunning hunter. Watch this. I've been over here trying to work this stuff. They've been bearing with me. When you got them cunning hunters with them cops hiding behind different stuff, man, where's some videos of like police be on like or police be hiding behind stuff. Like that's how they catch you with the speed ticket. They be in that little cut in them bushes. Yep. I'm trying to show them exactly what I'm saying. I'm trying to find their video. They know, you know what I'm talking about. When cops be hiding behind the little wall, and then they pop out, whoop whoop, and you be like, where did he come from, yo? Cops hiding to give tickets. Nah, that ain't. Let me see. You go find all these videos of cops hiding and trying to trap you and all that stuff. That cunning hunter style, hiding behind the walls and hiding behind the bushes, and then they pop out and give you a ticket. Bro, that's cunning as hell. You don't know where they come from. Yo, cops have lights on their cars that only show one way. You ain't noticed that? That cops show you how cunning they are. If you look at a cop car and their lights are on, when you coming down the road, you can see the blue and red. When you pass them and look back, you can't see the blue and red. How do you do that? You ain't never noticed that? If you coming down the road and the cops is on the left, they got somebody pulled up, whatever. As you coming up, you see the blue and red. You can see it. You like, oh, let me slow down the cop. Because you see the blue and red. You don't even see the car. But you see the blue and red. When you pass them, look back. You ain't going to see nothing. How do they keep the lights on one side? How do they keep from you coming this way? They'll get you. But if you coming towards them, you'll see them. But if you look back, it's the yellow lights on. Both lights are on. The red and blues are on as you approaching them. But when you look back, when you look in your rear view, it's the yellow ones. So they don't get hit from the back. But you can't see the red and blue ones going towards them on the right lane. If you from the back. So if they're on the right side and you're driving, they're on the right, you'll see the yellow. Because to know not to hit them. When you pass them and look back, you'll see then the red and blue ones. Because you're passing them on the right. But if you're coming the opposite way, you'll see the red and blue first. And then you pass them and look back and they ain't there. They know how to hide themselves. But that's how they be cunning hunters and all that. But a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. That man of the field is what I was just trying to show y'all with them being out there shooting deers and hiding and all that, shooting deers and in the woods and trying to hide in a tree. Yeah, you never noticed that. I'm telling you, I did it like 2 or 3 times. I rode past that same cop. I won't smart, but You ride past and look, and you're gonna hear Radazai's voice. I told you, you're gonna see it. But a man of the field is what we were just observing, because he liked to be in the woods and all that. Oh, you gotta press that one. That mute right there. Nah, yeah, that one. And your volume trigger right there. So a man of the field, and then let me see if we can find with Jacob. And then Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. Meaning in Israel, we like to chill at the crib, hang out. We ain't doing much of anything. You know, we ain't all out there like that. Let me see if I could. We like to be on the porch. We like to be in the yard. Right. You know what I'm saying? We might go to the homie house or whatever, but, you know, we playing. You know what I'm saying? Make some food, play spades, right. Chilling. Ain't doing too much. Esau like to go out and hunt and do all this nonsense and right. Killing all the animals. The mountain man. Yup. The mountain men. All right. 20. Let me get 28. I was just pulling it up. Right.
Genesis chapter 25, verse 28. And Isaac loved Esau because he did eat of his venison, but Rebekah loved Jacob.
Yeah, Rebekah loved Jacob. Isaac loved Esau because he ate what he ate. He ate of his venison, meaning he did what he did, just like Esau, just like him, Esau and their kids or they sons. Look at Donald Trump and Donald Jr. We're gonna pull Donald J up with Donald Jr. This is exactly what this is saying. Donald Trump, Donald Jr. Watch this. Donald Trumpo. I didn't mean to say Trumpo. But look at this. Where's the other one? There you go, right there. Look just like him, following right in his footsteps. I believe that's his oldest one, doing the following in his footsteps. This is how they raised their sons, doing just like him. Just like him. Okay. Look at that, laughing and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Look where he at in the woods. But I don't think they can see this. Hold on, let me share the screen. Where is that? I think it's this one. Yeah. Yeah, there it go. Y'all see that? Look at Donald J. and Donald Jr. Same ones. Following in each other, following right behind them. Meanwhile, we don't have our fathers. As a nation of people, you know, our stereotype is our fathers in jail, dead, at the hands of men like these. Right. Meanwhile, they get to have their fathers and grow up like this. You know what I'm saying? They get to have their fathers. No sweat, that time's gonna turn. There go Donald and his sons. See that?
He looks strange, man. Like them people, man, they look like they unhinged. Like I mentally, like they look like they able to eat and kill everything with no remorse. That's how I understand why we trust them so much, man.
Oh. You know what I'm saying? So that's them. But Rebekah loved Jacob. Right. Just like mothers love their sons. Right. These are the characteristics we're reading about us. Mothers love their sons. Let you talk about a black boy's mama. You'll be ready to fight. You can say anything you want. Right. Talk about him, talk about everybody, but you talk about his mama, he ready to burn the whole earth up behind her. Right. You know, no matter whether she been good or bad, she could be the wrong one. He ready to go to war behind his mama, which makes sense. We understand the characteristics though. Okay. Get me yeah, go to 30. Let me get verse 30.
30. Another one. Genesis chapter 25, verse 30. And Esau said unto Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with the same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom.
Yeah, because he went and ate that red pottage. It wasn't done. He just started. Anybody that ever prepared meats know that it's red at first till you cook it out. But we're gonna one more time. We're gonna bring up that devil one more time before we get up out of here. Anybody got any questions, please hit them up in the chat. All right. Throw it in the chat. We'll answer a couple more before we get up out of here.
That red pottage, they eat that to this day and all over the world, but I think in Asia they got it's called pork blood soup. Yep, that red pottage, bloody soup, bloody. It's like the water. It's like you warm up the water, you clean the meat in. That little bit of blood in there, you just warm it up. You get a little warm, and you drink it. That's nasty.
Yeah, he didn't even begin to cook. He just started.
We put it in the water. It just marinated. It's red, blood everywhere.
This man said day 61.
Eat raw meat. Oh.
Here y'all go. For all you any black women that want a white man.
Get you one.
Oh my God, guys. That is a nice thing. Like, how do you even want to cook this? Oh my God. I'm telling you, it is so tender. It's like butter. It's melting in my mouth. Guys, raw steak. This is where it's at.
I keep trying to we keep trying to tell y'all. Leave him alone. One more time. He got one more time for the one time for those that come on, let's get one more time for the one time. These the nations we talking about. The Debo Devils. The guy get the Debo Devils. Hey man, hey, y'all join them if you want to. 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 We try to, that's what we keep saying.
Definitely not 2-1. We did 40 times for shit like sloppy for stuff like this. That's crazy.
And one more time for the classic.
Oh man.
One more time for the one time.
Yeah, so bad.
One more time for the one time. Hey man.
Shower over.
I.S.U.P.K is the home of the truth.
Right. That's right, man.
We're not affiliated with any other Hebrew Israelite group. And with that, Passover is April 12th. Hold it down. Fight your demons. Y'all have a good night. We about it. We good? You sure? Shalom, Israel.